Hello everyone, my name is Desa Putri Tiara from I. So here I want to explain about my material for competition 3. It is about audit communication. Before that, what is audit communication? Audit is a systematic process in obtaining and objectively assessing evidence regarding a statement about economic action and even that determine the level of compatibility between this statement and standard criteria and communicating the result to interested user. It is from Andre Harjana on 2005. However, based on standard definition above, there are several important things. Namely, the first one, audit is systematic process, meaning that the examination and testing by data of auditor is carried by a plain, organized and methodological manner. And the second one, audit is objective equation and assessment of evidence, meaning that then audit is an independent empirical research or examination. And the third one, audit is the determination of the level match between statement and established criteria, meaning that the audit is a form of determination or professional judgment with standardized criteria. And the last one, the audit is completed by communicating the result to all interested users, which means that the evaluation results are open to those who should know them. It is from Andre Hagana. And based on the text I explained before, audits are developed now the various parts such as marketing audit and their management organization and including the files of the communication. And so the audit concept is not only used to or the financial sector. This can be seen from Webster New World Dictionary, which define one of the audit as careful testing and evaluation of a problem so that communication as an organizational problem can also be audited. It is from Andre Harjana too. So communication aims to see the level of relationship between elements in the communication process at the level of productivity, goal achievement, and social relation, so that the benefit then can be reciprocated from a communication audit are to gain understanding, to analyze theoretically, and can apply the concept of communication. Decision can be obtained from the evaluation are expected to help auditors to explore the most significant method in shaping more effectively organizational communication practices. From this definition, it can be concluded that auditing process is testing or evaluating a problem systematically, plain or regular methodological objective based on evidence using predetermined standard criteria and auditing complemented can based on the evidence and using pre-created standard criteria that auditing complemented a communication result in the integrous practice. Communication audits, it is can be or according to James Gibson and Richard Hodges in the organization communication managerial perspective. It is from Andre Harjana too. Complete analysis the internal and external communication system of an organization. Similarly, the definition given by Joseph Kopech as quoted by Politic Center and Broom from Malaputra, which state a communication audit as a complete analysis of both internal and external organization communication designed by understanding communication needs, policies and practices and capabilities, and find data. It can be top management can make like an economical and fully informed decision about the future goals in organization communication. Meanwhile, Anthony Booth defines our communication audit as the process of making like analysis maybe or communication with organization by internal or external consultant with the aim of improving organization efficiency, limiting the scope of internal communication. It is only and efficiently, which general has a short-term meaning, such as the communication audit should be considered something that is easy to handle to need by dawn, reliability, or regular basis from Andre Harjana. Taking into account an important thing is about, we can conclude a simple firm definition of communication audit, namely, communication audit is an deep or comprehensive study of the implementation of organizational communication system with the aim or improving in organizational effectiveness as organization that communicates poorly can be likely to theoretical production where no one which part they are playing and constantly speak the wrong lines, often interrupting other perform to do so. Meanwhile, the audience is to ignore or insult it. A focused communication strategy help avoid chase such. And then, essentially, according to Hoger and L in 2005, and expressed by Henderson, it is simply evaluation of established process. The communication audit process is designed to examine evaluation organization communication program to uncover barriers the effective communication, reveal gaps the communication process, and provide suggestion from improvement communication or to communicating organization like that audit process and provide suggestions from improvement audit number characteristics with the SFA practice in the auditing or order files. It is also the finance my design like accounting. It is from Hargi and Torres in 2003. These characteristics include accumulation of information. It means like in this case, finance, the objective is to examine the effectiveness financial accounting procedure by sampling like implementing or accounting procedure sampling like cross section or transition to the organization. In this case, what the meaning of the communication in the accounting like that? The same objective is to assess sample of communication episodes to determine key trend. They can be refined to diagnostic phase in the audit process like that. And the second one, sorry, I don't explain before because the creation of management system, it's mean like a development to control the flow of information and the resources and specific period. This is the perspective phase in the audit process. And then we have comparison of communication practice with the publicities standard like state standard like that, leaving aside to Enron and similar business scandal, financial audit usually ensure the funds are properly management like efficient financial management methods are applied. And a clinical audit monitor that the effectiveness, the efficiency, medical activities like and compare the national and international benchmark. Communication audit provides similar to performance benchmark, resulting the much better ability measure performance and in fact the specific action designed to improve it. And then Why? Because for the organizational equation, it may be it can be people view to comparison like that. And next, have the nature of auditing. The term audit is now used for a wide range of other activities, which often leads to confusion either from baker, and that in fact the consequence for this dictionary notes the existence of auditel, a special beer brewed for UK campuses from a consumption on the day of the audit. And then we have um, characteristic like include accumulation information details financial like financial ability to examine the effectiveness financial accounting procedure sampling representative cross-section of transactional with organization to communicate that. And then we have conducting a communication audit, a strategic framework. In reality, the audit process does not process it in the linear order that is lead to assumption. In reality, we have space. We don't have the specification the desired performance should take place the beginning of the audit, but it will also happen later. We never know. We never know what happened the next before or the before that or the in the future. We don't know, but it will be also have later the when the audit teams uses data in the devotional to help determine the performance standard most appropriate from organization equation. It may be audit itself reserve previously elevated standard as impractical or several as people review have to compromise it. While the topic cover this book communication, or we can also sell the medical book or the management like accounting book. We also we can see the our experience as a practicing auditor suggests the management terms to give little through the issue as a whole, and have little idea of the question to explore during an audit. For example, many assume that communication only concern passing message from manager staff. In reality, two communication are include the vertical, horizontal, and diagonal exchange of information. To be effective, communication must be two-way and therefore dialogic. On how organizational communication can be defined or theorized reinforces this point. The characteristics provide can theoretical, rational, or how the communication it can be defined, theorized in from the audit or reference. This is capture provide a key theoretical rationale of how communication auditor can conceptualize the communication process it, and therefore we will inform our decision about how audit are planned, conducting, reported, and evaluated. And the next one, the last one, in practice is communication audit include a series of tackle because they are triggered by several things, namely first communication audit complex because it includes several aspects such as source, media, process, and meaning of the message from communication, impact and content of the communication, so that communication audit can be consist of many activities carried by stage. So it takes a long time. It is not short term, but it is with a long time. Second, communication audit also require the depth, expertise, and knowledge and non-communication file as business and management. However, they like obstacle, it can certainly be overcome. The parties calling out communication also right way carried by approach like that prioritizes in process carrying out by communication audit. The main focus of communication audit is to evaluate the internal communication system, which implies following aspects such as assessment, the quality information flowing within organization, relationship, various workplace, work performance, feedback, communication environment, and involved to subordinate the decision-making process. Okay, so that's all of my explanation. Sorry if any mistake that I have. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi Om. Thank you.